Today is June 20th, 2026, and we are tracking massive shifts in healthcare, groundbreaking FDA approvals, and a nationwide medical lockdown. The big news: focus on the NETUG 2026 re-examination happening tomorrow, June 21st, 2026. The crackdown: explain that the National Medical Commission, NMC, took a historic step. They completely banned leaves for all medical students across India for June 20th and 21st. Why it matters: this strict rule aims to stop medical students from acting as proxy candidates or writing fake papers for others. To make sure everything goes safely, a massive nationwide mock drill was completed today. Stopwatch game-changing drug approvals. Moving over to global health, the FDA has been incredibly busy this week dropping tools that will change patient care forever. The first generic flu cure: FDA approval of the first generic version of Xofluza, baloxavir marboxil. It is a single-dose pill for the flu. A cheaper generic version right before the next flu season is a major win for everyday budgets. New hope for kids with diabetes: sealed, teplizumab. The FDA granted accelerated approval for a new use. It can now delay the decline of insulin production in kids aged 8 to 17 who were just diagnosed with stage 3 type 1 diabetes. This means giving children more time before they rely heavily on daily shots. Stopwatch superbug battles and cancer breakthroughs. If you think the flu is scary, wait until you hear about the new weapon against drug-resistant superbugs. Defeating severe UTIs, Utebzi, tebipenem pavoxil. The FDA just approved this oral antibiotic to treat complicated, drug-resistant urinary tract infections. For years, patients had to sit in hospital beds hooked to IVs for these infections. Now, they can take a pill at home. Pancreatic cancer milestone: the incredible clinical buzz from the recent ASCO 2026 oncology conference. A new drug called daraxonrasib literally doubled the overall survival time for patients with advanced pancreatic cancer in clinical trials. Experts are calling the results jaw-dropping for a type of cancer that has been nearly impossible to treat for decades. Stopwatch the plastic threat and mental health upgrades. Next up, we need to talk about what is hiding in our everyday household goods, because science just uncovered a hidden risk. Microplastics in babies: the alarming study presented at the ENDO 2026 meeting. Researchers discovered hormone-disrupting chemicals like BPA and phthalates in a huge percentage of breast milk and infant urine samples. The chemicals come from everyday food packaging and plastic toys. The doctors still say mothers should breastfeed, but we must push for plastic-free packaging. Ozempic controls impulses? A fascinating new study from Rutgers University showing that GLP-1 weight loss drugs like Ozempic and Wegovy are linked to a surprising drop in impulsive, violent behavior. It turns out these shots alter the brain's impulse centers. Stopwatch urgent consumer health alerts. Before we go, we have an urgent warning that might be sitting in your refrigerator right now. The cheese outbreak: the FDA expanded a major listeria recall for soft cheese products made by Clover Hill Dairy. The outbreak has already caused hospitalizations and one death across multiple states. The viewers need to check their fridges for brands like Queso or de Mi Pueblo. World Refugee Day: today is World Refugee Day. The World Health Organization, WHO, issued an urgent plea to include displaced people in local health systems, reminding the world that no one is safe until everyone is safe. Colorectal carcinoma. Extrinsic fatty acids accumulate in colorectal carcinoma, verifying a central role of arachidonic acid-derived inflammatory mediators, but also suggesting a relevance of dietary effects for cancer cell proliferation. It will be intriguing to explore to what extent targeting this flux pathway together with the interrelated microbiome opens new therapeutic avenues for CRC in humans. Gut.bmj.com. DPT vaccine. In 1974, a paper published in Archives described a series of children who suffered serious acute and, usually long-term, neurological events after inoculation with the combined diphtheria/tetanus/pertussis vaccine. Despite this being a case series, with no controls, the authors posited a causal connection and blamed the whole cell pertussis component. This message was taken up by the UK media and raised in Parliament. Almost overnight the uptake of the combined vaccine fell and notifications of pertussis rose. It took 15 years for uptake of the vaccine to recover. 24 years following publication of the archives paper, a smaller case series was published in The Lancet, claiming a link between bowel problems and autism. Creatinine values in Down syndrome. A study by Farrell et al. Published in Acta Pediatrica, the authors have added important Irish data to a growing international literature suggesting that serum creatinine behaves differently in children with Down syndrome. In their cohort, more than 1/4 of children had creatinine values above standard pediatric reference intervals, yet clinically significant chronic kidney disease appeared uncommon. Their findings are consistent with reports from Japan, France, Belgium and Italy, which have all identified unexpected abnormalities in markers of kidney function in children with trisomy 21. Acta Pediatrica. Stopwatch outro and call to action. That is your breakdown of the most critical medical news on Earth today. Which of these stories surprised you the most? Is it the strict lockdown on medical students, or the new single-dose flu pill? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that sub button, smash the like button, and stay safe. See you in the next video. Disclaimer: compiled content. Please verify before any use. The creator/publisher/YouTube will not be liable in any way for any undesirable consequences.